Good morning, folks. It's your boy Richard. Today in this video, I'm back with another I'm back with another Fast and Furious car video for you guys. Sorry if I'm not sounding like myself, but I woke up so tired this morning. I feel a little bit under the weather. I feel a tiny bit sick. Been coughing a little bit, sneezing. I've just been basically under the weather. Not really improved. Not really feeling that well, but I am feeling a bit okay at the moment. So I will get better soon. I promise you guys. My throat is dry as well, so it's not looking good for me. But what is looking good is that I'm doing another video for you guys, so that's a relief, at least. Today in this video, I'll be doing another Fast and Furious car. Specifically, we're moving on to Tokyo Drift, so that's the third installment of the franchise, and then like the mid late 2000s, somewhere in there, like somewhere in the middle, a little bit over, but still. Oh god, super tired. I literally I couldn't even stay up awake. I couldn't stay awake at all. I was just so damn tired. Like I could have, like, I could barely lift my eyes up, but when I woke up, I was like this. Like that. Could barely lift my eyes up because I have yesterday have been doing this information late last night. I was doing this info list. I went to sleep around, God, when I guess around 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, around 1:30 a.m. early morning. I went to bed. I went to sleep at that time. It was a dumb idea. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I mean, my advice to you guys is don't go to sleep that late at night, especially very early in the morning, like 1:30 in the morning. Just whatever you guys do, whatever you do not go to sleep at that time. Go to sleep early so you get good enough sleep, and so you can wake up early, so you can wake up well, not super tired like I have. I usually do this, but other times I don't. So especially don't do it at 1:30. Please don't. Like, literally, that will be bad. So today, I am going to be talking to you guys about another Fast and Furious car. Specifically, we're sticking with the early Fast and Furious movies. We're sticking with Tokyo Drift. So it's the third installment of the franchise. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a special car that I think is cool. And it is the 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo from the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006. So I did talk about a couple cars from Tokyo Drift before. I talked about Han's RX-7. What else? DK's 350Z, Z33. Sean's Evo, Han's Sylvia as well, and I think that was it. Yeah, I believe that was it. Yeah, presumably that was it. Yeah. Then after a while, I did like some more driving laws. Then I talked about some cars from the first movie, like the RX-7. Like first off, I did the R33, A32 Maxima, RX-7, and the VW Jetta from the first installment, and then I did the Eclipse from the second installment. So yeah, the Eclipse GTS. So that was cool. Now we're moving on to the third installment, and after that, I'll be doing the fourth installment for you guys. So today I'll be talking to you guys about one very cool car, which I consider it special from. I was gonna say for, but from is the word I'm looking for. From the third installment, which is the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, 2006. So the car I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo from the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006. So that was the car that was first seen at the very beginning of the film, of where Sean was beating Clay, and they're racing to get Clay's girlfriend at that time. The race against the Monte Carlo and the Viper, and but I'll get to that in a little bit. So, with that said, before we start, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, comment below. So remember, like the video, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I make brand new uploads, which I got coming up very soon though. Don't worry, I'll do more eventually in the near future. Alright, with that being said, let's get cracking. So, the 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo from the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006. Oh, there we go, that was better. Here we go. So the 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo from the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006. So let's do it. So overviews first, as usual. So the manufacturer is by General Motors, or GM for short. GM stands for is short for General Motors. So manufacturer is by General Motors. The make is a Chevrolet or a Chevy. Say a Chevrolet. The model is a Monte Carlo. The production years from 1971. The model status is discontinued. So discontinued, as in they don't make anymore. The body and chassis next. The class is a coupe or coupe. The engine is a Bill Mitchell 632 cubic inch 10.3 liter big block V8. The body mods include a fiberglass Transcowl, which is spelled COWL, hood, and Hella-lights, which is spelled HELLA, light headlights. Specialty mods include a Richmond T10 or T-10 4-speed gearbox. Say a Richmond T10 4-speed gearbox. The wheels are 15-inch Krager 397 series blacks wheels with Goodyear Eagle slicks, 27 by 18-inch tires. So for the tires are Goodyear Eagle slicks, 27 by 8 inch. So it has 27 by 8 inch Goodyear Eagle slicks, racing tires, 27 by 8 inch at the front, 27 by 10 inch at the rear. So it's an extra 2 inches at the back for better traction, because cars these days have bigger rear tires at the back to improve the traction more often for rear-wheel drive cars. So 27 by 8 inch at the front, 27 by 10 inch at the rear. For suspension mods, it's got a Global West front and rear tubular control arms and weight jacks. For the paint color is House of Color yellow primer. So yeah, House of Color yellow primer, PCL buff 905 series. For the character information is next driver is Sean Boswell, played by Lucas Black. So driver is Sean Boswell, played by Lucas Black. The uses for both standard driving and racing. The status is destroyed because, as you might have known, it's flipped so crazy that all the parts fell out like hell. It's destroyed like it's been in a blender almost. So driver is Sean Boswell, played by Lucas Black. The uses for standard driving and racing. The status is destroyed. The film is from The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006. The similar cars to that is the early 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo from Too Fast, Too Furious 2003, which is known as the Derby car. Where, as you might have seen, after Brian was released from jail, well, not from jail, but he was from the FBI in Miami, he visited his old friend, Roman Pierce, who in real life, Paul and Tyrese were brothers. So that's good, and same as Cody. And they saw Roman driving the Monte Carlo in a derby arena at that time, and Roman won at that time. It was pretty cool. So yeah, similar cars, 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo. Chevy Monte Carlo from Too Fast, Too Furious 2003. The 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo is a minor car driven by Sean Boswell in The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006. Now we got history. Here we go. The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006. A 1971 Monte Carlo is driven by Sean Boswell when he insults football jock Clay's played by Zachary Ty Bryan. Knowledge of his 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10. Clay throws a baseball through the back of the Monte Carlo's window, though Sean is willing to fight over the damages. Because you might have seen he had like some wrench, slowly bringing it down, like willing to fight him. And when I saw that crack first time, when it got thrown by a baseball at the rear window, it looked like someone shot the back of the window with like some shotgun or like an AK-47 or something. I don't know. Or a sniper. I can't really tell. Alright, let me just start the history of it. I forgot where I was. So history, The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006. A 1971 Monte Carlo is driven by Sean Boswell when he insults football jock Clay's played by Zachary T. Bryan. Knowledge of his 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10, which is a early 2000s, which is a fantastic early 2000s supercar. So when he insults football jock Clay's, played by Zachary T. Bryan, knowledge of his 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10, which is his father's Viper. It's his father's Viper. 2003 Dodge Viper SRT10. Clay throws a baseball through the back of the Monte Carlo's window. Though Sean is willing to fight over the damages, Clay's girlfriend, Cindy, played by Nikki Griffin, suggests that they race to win her instead when he races Clay in his Dodge Viper. When he races Clay in his Dodge Viper. During the race, Sean is able to keep up with Clay's Viper when he's forced to take alternate routes through a construction site. Driving through the back of a house, Sean appears to gain the lead when he catches up Clay. However, Clay forces both their cars off the road when he slams the Viper repeatedly into Sean's Monte Carlo. As Clay's Viper gets into a head-on collision with the... As Clay's Viper gets into a head-on... let me just start this
again. As Clay's Viper gets into a head-on collision with the edge of a concrete cylinder. That hurts, like seeing that. Sean wins the race, but loses control of his car. The Monte Carlo flips several times before lying on its back. Lying on its top side. Upside down, wrecked. After being arrested, Sean is told by the police that the car was crushed. And now I got this because I've run out of pages. Now I'm gonna finish this off. So, next up we got is specifications. Here we go. A 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo. So yeah, specifications. Here we go. A 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo is a first-gen Monte Carlo model. According to John Perley Huffman of Edmunds.com, Dennis McCarthy, who's the picture car coordinator for Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious for the fourth one, Fast 5, Furious 6, and Furious 7. I think it was in Furious 8, I can't remember. So yeah, according to John Perley Huffman of... I can't even talk. According to John Perley Huffman of Edmunds.com, Dennis McCarthy, who's the picture car coordinator of Fast and Furious, and the crew responsible for construction of all the cars used in Tokyo Drift built 2 out of 9. So they built 2 out of 9. So they built 2 out of 9. I can't even do it. 2 out of 9 stunt Monte Carlos with a 560 horsepower 509 engine block. The other with 700 horsepower 572 cubic inch Bill Mitchell hardcore crate engine. So yeah, crate engine. So they had replica models for it with different power outputs. So yeah, crate engine. The last 7 cars used small V8 engine blocks. They used small engine. So the last 7 cars used small V8 engine blocks or had no engine in them at all. So how are they gonna run it then, with go-kart motors or something? I don't know. So no engine in them at all. The 2 stunt cars, the 2 stunt cars used feed hooker headers and Flowmaster mufflers, that were distinguished to look like hardcore 632 valve covers. The production team used 11 of these in total. A stock car pro-grade suspension was a must. The engine was a Bill Mitchell 632 cubic inch big block with a Holley 4-barrel carburetor on a World Products intake manifold. Other engine upgrades include March pulley systems, brackets and pulleys, NOS system, which I have not even seen if there was a NOS system in that car. So NOS system, Jazz fuel cell, Earl's Performance fittings, steel braided lines and anodized fittings, the same as on Han's Sylvia, which I talked about a few weeks ago, I think. I can't remember. So Earl's Performance fittings, steel braided lines and anodized fittings, hooker headers, Flowmaster dual chamber exhaust, B-Cool radiator, Edelbrock water pump, Global West front and rear tubular control arms and weight jacks, Year 1 coil springs, Willwood brake rotors, Speedway Engineering sway bars, a Wenco 1350 Extreme Performance drive shaft, quick ratio steering box with IROC Camaro internals, a Matt Sweeney reinforced fram/roll cage, a Moser 12 bolts with Moser 4.88 gears and KYB shocks. So KYB shocks. However, both cars used a Richmond T10 4-speed manual, a Wenco drive shaft, so Wenco drive shafts, which spells WENCO, drive shafts and Moser built 12 bolt rear ends running 48, not 48, running 4.88 to 1 gears in a spool differential. So it has gear ratios of 4.88 to 1 gear ratios in a spool differential. The chassis uses Global West front control arms and coil springs, KYB shocks, Speedway Engineering anti-sway bars, Global West weight jack plates, so Global West weight jack plates, and quick ratio steering boxes. Additionally, the two Monte Carlos were built with Wilwood brake rotors situated behind Krager 15-inch Krager 397 wheels. 15-inch. So 15-inch Krager 397 wheels. The tires are Goodyear Specials. So yeah, the tires are Goodyear Specials, 27 inches tall and 8 inches wide in the front, 27 by 10 inches in the rear. So it's 2 inches wider at the back than it is at the front because wider tires get better traction. Say 27 by 10 inches in the rear. The interior was constructed with custom roll cages, a large steering wheel, V-gate shifters alongside autometer gauges bolted to sheet metal that replaces the standard stock gauges, and Beardelow rear seats. Appearance mods include a fiberglass trans cowl hood, arguably still a performance piece since it lowers weight significantly over stock, and hella headlights. And last one is the trivia, and then we'll end it from there. Trivia. Nine stunt cars were constructed for the 1971 there we go, said it right, Monte Carlo used in Tokyo Drift. The license plate used for this car, JSM 58. So JSM 586 is later reused on Dominic Toretto's, played by Vin Diesel, Chevy Chevelle SS in the next movie, Fast and Furious 4, or Fast and Furious 2009. And by the way, that is the next car I'll be talking to you guys about. I don't really talk about number plates that often, but it is already on there. Like, if you want to do like a replica of that car and you want to have the number plate featured on there, I figured I'll give some advice to that. Anyways, that'll be it, guys. So if you guys liked this video, like it, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit that notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I make new uploads. Sorry if I kind of screwed it up a little bit, but I just couldn't really talk that well. I was tired, but I'm awake now. So, and I finally got the info done. Thank God for that. Alright, that will be it, guys. So for my next video will be another Fast and Furious car. So another Fast and Furious vehicle. I gotta get going now. So remember, like, subscribe, comment below, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you are alerted of when I make new uploads. And comment down below what else you guys want me to do, and comment down below of what you guys think. Alright, I gotta get going. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Until then, stay safe, have a fantastic day, and a fantastic morning, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.